Yes, hello everyone. Good evening and welcome once again for another Axie Infinity Bootcamp. For tonight, we are going to have an Origin Bootcamp since this is gonna be the future for Axie Infinity, and we have no one else but Bibs, one of our top Origin player in our sub guild Sophia Academy. So, hi Bibs, can you please introduce yourself?
Good evening, guys. I'm Bibs. I'm from the Silpy Academy, and currently I'm at the Tiger 4 rank in the arena. And currently, I'm on the 436 top 436 player of the Origin.
Oh,
Good day.
that's actually good to hear, Bibs. Maybe you can also share to us, maybe what are the difference between the V2 and the V3. What are the changes, and what are the biggest changes between the two games? Since if I'm not mistaken, both of the games are actually really different, and since they are
Yes.
really different in nature, what are the things that you like from V2 that isn't transition to V3, and what are the things that you like in V3 that is really apparent in V3 right now?
Yeah. So V3 is I can say it is more complicated than the V2 since V3 has different cards, different skills, debuffs, buffs. They added curse cards, but in V2 or the Axie Blood Moon curse is um, I like the part where you can predict the next moves of the other opponents, and it is very hard to predict and yeah. So the prediction of the V2 and the complexity of the V3 is the difference of the two.
I see. So far in V3, what lineup are you currently using? If I'm not mistaken, I've read a lot of tweets, a lot of messages about it,
Yes.
and they say that the strongest lineups in V2 are actually the most common ones in V2. So in V2, people are used to using chop suey or hybrid axes, but right
Yes,
now on
that's true.
Origin, it's everything is going back to the pure axis. So what is the reason behind that one?
Okay, so first I will introduce my team. So this is the I have three teams actually. So the first team is the zoo team. So when we say zoo team, it is like zoo. So it is like it is focuses on the summon card. So I have Mavis here. I have double Mavis and a Robin for the mech. So I chose this lineup since there are um, things that can counter using this lineup. So that's the reason why I chose this team. So next one is the Gecko team. So this is the team that I use to climb the leaderboards, and this is my main team actually. So I will explain later why this is my main team. Okay, and lastly, this is the third team, the Ronin. So I named this because my plant, the double plant, has a Ronin and a carrot and it has a burst potential, but I didn't use it at all since it has no sustain and it can kill easily. So yeah, again, what is the question? Sorry, sir.
Basically, what do you think is the
Ah,
reason behind why
okay.
pure axis excel in V3? What is the reason behind it?
So I think the reason is in this the runes and the charms. So in charms, as you can see on the bottom part of the screen, you can see a potential points. So the higher potential points or the higher your axis is, uh, the more pure your axis is, the more potential points you can have. So I think that's the reason. Since if you have more potential points, then you can equip different um, charms and runes. So this is the charms and runes in this collection. So here is the runes and charms of an Axie. So the number you can see on the left side of the icons of the charms are pertaining to the potential points. So if you have more potential points, then you can equip these um, types of charms like this one. It requires 5 potential points. So if you have more pure or a pure Axie, then you can choose this charm if you get.
I see. I'm really not updated and I really apologize to everyone. But is Origin already live right now? And it means that if it's live, it means that you need to craft your own charms right now, right?
Yes, yes. So right now we can still earn SLP, but at the end of the season, there actually a rewards for the early access. So don't think it will show here,
It
but
is the
yeah,
AXS, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, they reward AXS for the top 10k players, I think. So AXS is actually good reward if you really grind this Axie Origin. So yeah, we all start from zero again, and we need to craft new runes and charms. So this is the runes and charms, the crafting table. Yeah. So in this crafting, so actually I have a level 9 crafting, but I still don't have the rare. I still don't have the rare charms or runes, so I'm actually unlucky about in this crafting.
Is there a way
Yeah.
to actually expedite on getting runes, or is there a way to
Uh,
win mechanic on this one?
there's actually some people post some guides about how you can get some runes or a intermediate rune or a charm, but the probability of that is still not on point. So it's still, if you're lucky, then you can get a charm. So in this um, special utility recipes, they have a guide on how to use these 4, but I can show you guys since I don't have any moon shards right now. So moon shards is used to craft runes and charms that can make your Axie more powerful, like my team. This one, the 6 runes and a charm. So yeah.
I see. And if I'm not mistaken, runes and charms are really a big factor in Origin, and it can actually make and break a lineup. If your opponent has a different charm that is actually on a higher rarity, it's actually stronger by nature, right?
That is true. That is true.
Alright.
And you can get some moon shards on this adventure. So you need to complete this adventure. Then you can get many moon shards, and actually on this one, the foraging reward. So always check this, guys, on the 12 hours at, I think. Yeah. So it gives 500 moon shards. So
What is the book for?
actually,
Is that EXP or?
oh, yes, yes. It's the XP or the
I
experience.
see, I see. So yeah,
Yeah.
what lineup are you currently mainly using for grinding?
I usually use this team, this Gecko team, since this is a more, it focuses on the sustain of the backline. It's more like a funnel strategy where all of the buffs, all of the power ups, all of the skills will go into my backline. So my backline is this one, the reptile with the gecko, the wall gecko.
I see. The synergy behind this is that, if I'm not mistaken, the rosebud here, the aroma one, is for poison, right? Is the
Yes,
spore spirit still used for healing, or is it different right now?
In version 3, there are no crits actually. There are some cards that can give extra damage, but in critical, I think there's non-Axies that can use a critical damages.
It's
So,
only for rage, right? For the beast.
yeah. I think they changed it now. They only added some damage, but it doesn't double na yung the damage of that rune.
I see.
So it is updated. They nerfed
They
rune.
nerf it because if I'm not mistaken, in the previous boot camps, people who managed to measure their rage can actually one shot Axis
Yes,
with it.
and I don't like that on my team. It can actually kill my front easily.
Yeah, and people here right now in English voice text are actually asking, what do you think, on your preference or in your perspective, what do you think is currently the best team for V3?
I think there's actually the teams that I use have advantage and disadvantages. So but I think the best team for now is the AOE damage cards or the AOE damage axis, since it can kill all of the axis in one shot. So in these in these leaderboards, I think this one, I think MVP Ace or AKG Insanity, they use AOE cards, AOE axis, so it's anti everything actually, since it can burst any axis. Yeah.
How does the AoE works for this one? If I was playing Origin before, the only AoE card that I had was Tri-Feather, and it hits all the targets, right? And it's actually kind of weak with 25 damage, or do they
Yeah.
do something about it, or did they buff it?
That 25 is actually big, since if you pinagsama-sama yung 3 25s, it can damage 75 actually. So if you add AoE, for example, Tri-Feather for the 3 axis you have, so you can damage 75 per axis.
I
So
see.
it's a big damage actually, and it's only cost 1 energy, and I think it's low-key OP
Yeah, so
for me.
it's also I saw a lot of people running triple bird lineup, if I'm not mistaken. Is that one of the
Yeah.
reasons for that one?
Yeah, see, the triple bird actually is like my team here, the zoo team. Since it can summon Mavis. So Mavis is actually a good card, since if you summon this one, it can reduce the energy cost of your card. For example, if I summoned this Mavis, one of these 5 cards can actually turn into 0 energy. So you can actually burst the enemy faster.
And that works until Mavis is alive. So if they
Yeah.
don't kill Mavis, you get a random attack card with 0 energy each turn.
Yes, that's true.
I see. And the Mavis only works for the bird who summoned it, or to your entire team?
To my entire team actually, it is
Oh.
a random effect
That's kind of
on the cards. Yeah. So triple Mavis is actually good.
I was wondering before, why am I summoning a low HP bird, and I don't even understand why. I haven't read anything about Origin that much, and I haven't played Origin for quite some time. And yeah, maybe since we've already discussed your lineup, we've discussed the changes in V2 and in Origin, maybe we can transition in arena gameplay. Maybe you can show us how
Yeah.
you play your lineup against real opponents in the arena, and maybe you can also explain to us play by play on how you decide on which card to use, on what turns to skip or whatever.
Okay.
Alright,
So
good luck, good
let's
luck.
start. Okay. So I think if I win this one, I will go to Tiger 3. I think, since I lost a match before. I lost to VMG.
Shout out.
VMG labas.
Like, oh. Yeah, we have a lot of supporters here. Sigusa was supposed to graduate, but I asked him to stay and just play Origin.
Yeah. Sigusa is actually have the same lineup as me, and I get this. I get my backline. I get the idea of this backline from Sigusa. So thank you, Sigusa.
Just a photocopy.
Okay, so our current enemy is a triple reptile. Oh. Okay, so I think we have the disadvantage here since the red no 4 has the Scarab. So Scarab is applies doubt. So doubt is the target gains 50 less HP from healing. So it's like a normal Scarab from the V2. So it reduces the amount of healing you use. So in this turn 1, I usually use Sakura. So this is a power card. So like I said before, we need to use all of our power cards to our back lane. So I will just use this one. So Sakura is this is a power card, and whenever you play a card in this battle, it restores 7 HP to this Axie. So my gameplay here is that I will dadalhin ko sila sa Blood Moon. So Blood Moon will just kill them all.
It's battle of battle of what do you call this? What do you call that? I forgot the term. It is like with the backline plant before.
Yeah, the healing budding.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this one, I will just use this watering can. So watering can is actually a good card for my back lane, since if this if the enemy attacks mine, I will have a pure water, and pure water heals your Axis, and you will see that if the enemy attacks me. So pumpkin is like the pumpkin on the V2, but if it's on the kabaligtaran, if the enemy attacks you, you will gain a card. So in the V2, if the enemy don't destroy your shield, you will gain a card. So in this that's the difference between the two. Oh yeah, and the Scarab can actually target any enemy. So I can focus on my back lane. So, and yeah, like that. You healing buddy. You can build your own cave.
Yeah, we are
Okay,
really lenient on giving access on our guild.
Yeah, that's true. So next one, I will use this Clover. So I will use the cards in this front, so since it can die on the next turn. So I will use the, how do you call this? Yeah, I will use the cards that is in here.
What is the bonsai for?
The bonsai actually gives you a leaf, and the leaf heals you.
I see.
Yeah, so we have a healing team actually here. I will use a rosebud here, since I don't want to. If I have a champ, I can champ this one. I can champ this front. Oh, the Kotaro. Oh my god. The Kotaro killed my bonsai. And that's not good, since I want the leaf on this triple axis. So he summons a Raven. Is this a Raven? Ah no, Robin.
What's the difference on the birds?
Okay, so I will just use this Cucumber Slice. So Cucumber Slice gives you a healing boost. So whenever I heal my team, I can get more HP. So like that. So I will just a Blossom so we don't have any cards that can be drawn. And I think I can use a Pumpkin on my back lane. I think, yeah. Since the enemy rotates, the enemy cards has rotate, I think the Scarab can actually rotate on their pile now. So, oh, double Kotaro. Kotaro only works. Oh, so the Kotaro gains energy if you actually hit two different enemies. So it's based on your luck. If you have a if it hits only one enemy, then he will not get any energies. So it's just a somehow waste. But if it hits two enemies, then that's actually good. Oh, my front just died. Double Tiny Dino is... Yeah, I think he gets Tiny Dino on the turn 5. I think and they use a high damage Tiny Dino. So the Tiny Dino is a retain card. So, and retain cards do not remove from your deck. So it's a good card actually. So I will just
So technically you're fighting a really good player, right?
Yeah. Okay. I will just use this zigzag. Okay. And then I will use a potato leaf. And then so stealth is actually a good card since the enemy will focuses on my mid lane and I can actually heal my front now.
Let's pretend that we cannot see that that plant.
Yeah. Our plantito is hiding. They cannot see it. Oh yeah, the Kotaro. That's actually bad. A bad Kotaro play.
What does Kotaro do in this game?
It's like a Kotaro on the V2, but the gain energy type. But in this case, in the V3, you need to actually hit two random enemies. So if you only hit one enemy, then you will not gain energy. You will just deal damage on that Axie. Okay, so I think I can jump this front. No, the back lane. But it's actually good. So, and I will just use a watering can and a silence whisper. So we can heal this one. Okay, so my goal here...
Sorry, I got distracted with the silence whisper. It sounded like careless whisper.
So, my goal here is to actually survive my front up to turn 12. So, we successfully survived the turn 12 for this lineup. So, we can still use this Clover.
What round is Blood Moon Curse here?
The Blood Moon, turn 17 is the Blood Moon. And it deals, I think, 20 damage only. So it feel okay, I think. I think we can give the front so that our cards can rotate. I need this Gecko now since it's actually turn 13 and I need to use that before the turn 17 so that the damage I will take is lessened. So I will just use this pumpkin here so that I can gain a leaf. Protect the bonsai.
He's still not using his Stripe Feather, if I'm not mistaken. There you go.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, the Scarab. Okay, so our bonsai survived and we can gain a leaf. Yeah, so leaf regen 4 HP. So that's even though it's just a 4 HP, with the help of our what do you call this? The healing boost, it can actually heal more. So yeah. So it's actually turn 15, and we do have a wall gecko now and a rosebud. I will just use this wall gecko. Oh my god, that's a bad turn. I think oh no. I will just heal this one. Okay. Our backlane is very duguan. There are actually 5 what do you call this?
Bleed.
Bleed. Yeah, so bleed is actually like a poison on the V2, where if you use a card, then it will deal damage to your card. So, but in this turn, if I use a card, I will take 15 HP, and it actually stacks. So if I have 5 burns here, so 15 multiplied by 5 is 75. Yeah, so I will deal 75 damage if I use a card here. So this is actually not good. Do I need to use Wizard? I will just use this one. And then I want to use this cucumber slice, but we have a bleed actually, and our cucumber will be, I think it will be useless. Okay, so yeah, let's just use this one, and with still, yeah, okay, we can still win this with the power of friendship and love
And bonsai.
and the power of bonsai. Yeah, bleed line up with
Oh
Yan
no.
is actually good. Oh no, my bonsai.
Your bonsai died.
What did you do to my bonsai?
Does Blood Moon kill the bird?
Ah, yeah. So, but the damage you can take will actually, yeah, it actually killed the bird. I didn't. Oh, it's already turned 19. I think we can still win this. I will just give this front, the middle plant, and I will just use a wall gecko, a blizzard. Okay, that's a good heal, and then a watering can on my back lane. Okay. Sorry, what I'm gonna do with this? Okay. So, wall gecko is actually good since it reduces the damage taken from the enemies. So, if we draw another gecko from this one, I think we can still win. Yeah, if we draw a wall gecko here. And
you don't.
And that's actually
Sad.
sad. Okay. I will use a cucumber slice. And then this one. And then let's heal this bad boy. Okay. I think we still have the tiny dino. The double tiny dino is actually, it will hurt actually. Yeah, 107. Look at that damage. And then I got her. Ouch. Oh yeah, the blood moon will kill us.
GG.
Okay, that's sad.
If you survive that turn, I think you could have won that one.
Yeah.
Or yeah, wall gecko would actually
Look
have
at that draw.
helped.
No, we still don't draw the legendary gecko. So I think we still lose on that part. Or I think it can actually be a draw.
Yeah.
Since this two has only 54 and 58.
Maybe on a different multiverse you have won that one.
Yeah.
Scarab is the only counter for the gecko lineups.
Yeah.
I see.
And still the enemy has the two wall geckos, and dagdag na dun yung the double tiny dino.
And you still
And
have
it's
51 energy
Yeah.
with that
Sorry,
lineup.
manager.
So you're gonna finish the game at maybe 8 p.m.
So I'm actually lose streak. I lost to VMG, the chosen ones, and I actually tried this lineup, but it's only a bot, so it's not counted. But in this one, I think I'm a win streak. No, it's a win and lose. So yeah, that's how I play the Gecko team. So that's it. Will I play sir the another team or
Yeah, maybe you can play another game, or maybe uh, bawe.
let's 1v1?
Is there a custom game
5
for
hours with the time.
is there a custom game already
Yeah,
for
there's actually a custom game from this Origin, but
but
instead
Calix
of
is
Ronin,
offline.
I will just type their name here. Calling VMG.
Yeah, you can play another arena game so you finish your energy.
I think I will use this another team here so that the time will not that long, since my team has a shorter turns to finish that round. I think we can finish the turns for this team in at least like 12 turns or 13. I didn't usually use this team, but let's try this one. Maybe the luck will
Change.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually in a low streak here right now. So forgive me if I lose this again, but we will still do our best.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh,
You still have 50 more chances with 51 energy.
and I don't have the charms for this Axis. That's sad. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
you shout out to your friends. Jir is actually typing that you should say shout out to.
Shout out to Philo and Reb. Philo and Reb is actually my friends from senior high school, and actually now we play Wild Rift also. Yeah, we play that on our main account.
Silphy Academy
So, I know.
Esports.
Yeah. Silpy Academy Esports, let's go.
Let's go. One more
Let's go
game.
for another round. Yeah.
Maybe this won't reach Blood Moon Curse.
Yeah.
50 more
That's it.
10 minutes, yeah.
Okay. So, ooh.
Is that a good
the team
lineup?
we're-
That's a
This is a
disable,
god rep.
god rep, right?
Yeah, this is a god rep, but the god rep on this Origin is not that good comparing to the V2,
Yeah.
and we can still win this one. So, first, let's check the cards that he used. You can actually check the cards that the enemies use here in the activity log. I call this activity log. So, he used a secret card. So, in
So you
these
don't
cards,
know what
this
card
is
is that
a
because
secret
it's
card.
secret.
Yeah. So, we don't actually have a Mavis. So, I think I will use a... I will use a Swallow to remove the shield. And then a Blackmail. So, Blackmail is different from V2. The Blackmail from the V2 actually nililipat niya yung debuffs from your Axie to another Axie that will hit. But in this V3, Blackmail actually focuses, if you use Blackmail, it will target this backlane. So this is Blackmail is good. Is a good card. So let's check again the cards that he used. Oh, he used a secret card, and we can remove that secret from this card. So Arco. The Arco is remove 2 secrets on the target. So we can use this one. Okay. And then we can summon a Mavis. And then a Axie, I think. And then we will target this on this one. Okay. So in this turn, the enemy has a 3 energies. So this is a good Axie right here, the middle, since it has a sleepless. So the curse cards. Ooh, no, Rosa. The Rosa play. Rosa is actually good since it can sleep and give you poison. But I think we can still win this one since his front is actually on the low. So
How did your bird died on the backside?
He uses a Rosa. Rosa targeted random enemy. So it can kill your bird.
That's bad though.
Any of your axes. Yeah. That's kinda sad. Okay. So we didn't use any secret cards from the front. We only used a secret card. Oh no! We used a card from this one and use a blackmail. I think I will use another pigeon pellet. A pigeon pellet? What? I think I need to use a early bird. And then an eggshell. Yeah. So the eggshell is like the aroma on the V2. It has a taunt. The taunt will be targeted by the enemy. Ooh! Okay. Oh, the tiny dino. But it will not kill our bird, unfortunately, for him. Okay, didn't use any secret cards from his front, so we can actually kill this one. I will just summon a Mavis right here, and then a swallow, and then a blackmail.
I have a question on that one, Bibs. The swallow has an initial status, right? Why did you choose Mavis first before that one, the one with initial?
Because since the effect of the swallow is just to remove the shield of the Axie. If I use the swallow, it will still be useless and it will cause a damage from my Axie, since the effects of the swallow is lose 20 HP, but it will destroy a 120 shield of the target. Okay, so what did he do? He just attacked. Okay, so we can use an Axie here. We'll just focus on his back lane. So it has a death mark. Death mark is like a bleed, but you will use your cards, not him. So he will take damage if you use a card. Okay, I will just use this little owl. Do we need to summon a Mavis? I think we need to use this one. Yeah. I think we're on a disadvantage here. This guy right here is have a good health still. This guy has 248 energy health. Okay. So that's the effect of the Mavis. So you can see right here, the eggshell is now on a 0 cost energy. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just use a Pistriti. Ouch. And then I pigeon pellet, pigeon pellet, pigeon post, and then an eggshell. Okay. I think we need to shield this up. If we survive this round, I think we can still win. With the power of our
Word.
maybes.
The power of your word. Just pray that he
Oh.
didn't get anything. Oh!
But did
Are you gonna win this one? Oh no.
Oh, no. he he is a brick wall. He used many shields on this one. He used these 2 shields, and we don't have any cards.
Oh, you don't see the shields, right?
Yeah, since it is a secret card, so secret cards cannot be seen. Okay. No, we can still win this with the power of friendship and with the power of these maybes. Did he use a tail slap? I didn't. I think he's preparing that. Yeah. He still don't use the tail slap. Gadro.
Hey, you can still win this if he disconnects.
Yeah. No, I can still win if I have the swallow.
Okay.
Give me the swallow.
Yo!
Wait. Okay, swallow. Oh no. Yeah.
Oh,
And then this one.
congrats.
No!
No! That's the one with the shield.
Yeah. No, he will still have the shields from the back lane. He will not attack me.
Please, please.
Okay, shield.
Shield.
Shield up. Shield up. No! Shield up.
Oh. GG.
GG's. That's a good bubble play from that aqua.
Yeah, you still die from blood.
From the bad boot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
I
it's
was
okay,
on the
beams.
tiger floor. Hey, no.
You still have 50 energy beams.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's about it for the gameplay for Origin. And I think it was
Yeah.
really fun watching you battle those people up to the very limit of your lineup.
Yeah.
So
Those
yeah.
teams are actually good.
What tips can you actually give everyone who's currently watching us right now on playing Origin?
If you're actually only if you're starting an Origin, always clear this adventure first, these stages, since it can give you moon shards and you can craft on this one. So yeah, and always check the cards of your enemies so you can know, or you can still predict what are the cards they will use. And as you can see, always know if your enemies uses a secret card like that, since that can actually turn the tables. If you example, you're winning and the enemy uses that card, that only one card can actually change the tables, and the enemy can actually win from that. So be careful on your attacks, and you still need to think what are the cards that you need to use. And for the lineup, I think you need to learn what are the basics or what are the ideas that these teams have. Like this one, I have the Gecko team. So as you can see, this team plays as a team, not just one. Like in V2 kasi there's a god rep, right? And it can actually 1v3 your axis, and that's what I'm talking about. So in this one, you need to think your axis as a team, not as individual.
Yeah, this is
So,
power
yeah.
of friendship like Pokemon.
Yeah. The power and friendship.
So yeah, as usual, guys can always request axes from us if you guys think that there is a better lineup with better synergy. You can actually just
Yes.
message Senpu if the tindahan is open.
Tindahan ni Senpu.
But currently, I think the bot is currently broken right now, and we're having a hard time adding and removing axes. So we stop operations for now. But I think in the future, we can still do adjustments for you guys to actually climb the ladder easily. And maybe Bibs, maybe some thoughts. Which do you enjoy more, V2 or V3 so far?
I enjoy V3 more since this is more complex than the V2. I mean, V2 is complex also, but V3 is a more fun since there has a more cards, it has a debuff, it has a curse cards, curse type axis, and because of that, there's more axis teams that you can build, not just the common axis. And chop suey axis can actually be good in this V3. Just think the team as a whole, not just as an individual right here. Like
Yeah.
this team, this is not a pure plant. This has a Ronin. This has a Ronin, but this is still good on this version.
Yeah, also a
Can
while
still
ago you were
climb
fighting a
elevator.
reptile with all bird cards, if I'm not mistaken. So that is
Yeah.
that is a bird in disguise.
Yeah,
Maybe they
It's
are
like
using it
a-
for the HP, right?
yeah. They actually using it for the runes that Axie can have.
So they're
in the-
using the reptile
uh,
runes for the
Yeah,
bird cards.
every type has different runes.
I see. Okay, guys,
So
you can
the
actually
health
see the
of this
stat.
Axie is
Yeah.
the same
Ah.
for this. The cards or the charms will just the charms here can just change the HP of your axis, but they all just same. They are just same HP. All of the axes. They are just changing on their runes and their charms.
I see. But yeah, you still have 50 games for today with 20 minutes each. But yeah, it's okay, it's okay, it's
How
okay.
can I do that?
Origin is actually really longer to play than V2. And I
Yeah.
didn't expect that you guys have 60 energy. If I'm not mistaken, I thought the limit was 45. And I was actually surprised when I saw that you still have 60 energy to go. Siguza can't
Yeah.
wait to beat Bibs. What rank are you right
Yeah.
now, Siguza?
I think Sigusa is on the bear, I think, or the tiger. Did you rank up Sigusa? A
The-
wolf.
Yeah.
Wait, what wolf?
That is low-key trash talk coming from from Bibs.
No.
Because he's currently a tiger and he's telling that are you a bear or are you a wolf? Maybe a
No.
chick.
No. First
Yeah,
yun is
trash
just
talk.
complicating things.
No. I think that is a trash talk. I think people can agree. React to this
Yeah.
message if that is a trash talk. Maybe people will be reacting on this one, and we can actually, yeah, there are people confirming that that is a low-key trash talk.
I just thought Sigusa actually ranked up since we have the same lineup.
Yeah, he is currently trash talking you against Siguza, telling that you guys have the same lineup, but you are still a wolf. And I'm a tiger. Ouch, ouch. That's okay, Siguza. I'll give you more access. But yeah, Bibs, thank you so much. I know that this bootcamp has been postponed for so many times already, and I really want to thank you for your time and your expertise and the knowledge that you have shared to us, your viewers, here on the Axie Infinity Bootcamp. And since you actually hosted the bootcamp, you are actually going to receive a streamer's package with YGG jacket, YGG cup, YGG mug, YGG mouse mat, and YGG stickers. So congratulations, Bibs. And also you get a chance to actually give away 2 more merchandises to our viewers. So you decide on what is the criteria for the giveaway for the people who's currently watching here right now on Discord channel, or on our Discord channel. You can do a bring me, you can do a quiz, you can do
Okay, I will just do a quiz.
Okay.
One quiz.
Okay.
So, as I mentioned earlier when I was playing, there's actually a bug right now on the game, and I want you guys to name what is that bug. What is the card? What is the bug of the card? Rosa? Nah, it's not Rosa.
Go guys. Guess
Go guys.
The bug.
Now, Goda is one of the bugs, but I didn't mention it earlier since the enemy don't have any Goda. You can look at my team right here. This team. What is the bug in this team? What is the part? I will give you a clue. Nandito siya sa Axie na to. Ano? And this Axie. Okay.
Guys, you only have 6
just type
options.
your number. Yeah, type a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, in these 6 cards, what is the bug on this card? Just type any number. Siguza. That's correct.
Okay, Siguza gets 1. You have another question, Bibs.
Okay. So, okay, I don't have any questions. Maybe we can just do a duck race.
I don't want to set up a duck race.
What can we do to have a
Who haven't won a merchandise here?
Yeah. We can.
Bell has one. Keeb has one.
Yeah.
Royal won last week. Siguza is getting a streamer's package. So it's gonna be Calix
Zero or
and
Calix.
Giro, right?
Yes.
Am I right? Calix and Giro.
Yes. Giro and
Okay, so you guys,
Calix.
santukan. But maybe we can do maybe
rock, paper, scissors.
What do you call this? Bibs, you can do a flip a coin. Do you have a coin there?
Okay.
Heads or tails? Heads or tails?
No, I don't have any coin. Wait, I'll just get one. Wait for me.
Okay. Giro,
Okay,
Calix, heads or tails?
I had 4 Calix. Okay.
Show it in the camera so walang luto.
Okay. So, the winner of the merch, the winner of the package is... Okay, what is this?
That's
It's a tail.
tails.
Okay.
Congrats,
so, won.
Giro.
Congrats, Giro.
GG Calix, go back to sleep.
Wala ka pa, ha? Go back to sleep na.
Go back to sleep, Giro. Giro, Calix. Alright, thank you so much again, Bibs, for this bootcamp. It has been fun and a really chill one. So maybe final shoutouts, or maybe you can plug some of your social media accounts if you're planning to stream or what.
I think I can just leave my Twitter account right here. Ano, you can just type Bibs YGG. Ay, Bibs Kill P XYGG. So Bibs.
That is confusing. Can you just type?
Yeah, I will just type this. Wait.
When will it arrive here? Just a disclaimer, it might take you months, 5 months, 6 months or more. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is my Twitter account. You don't actually see a tweet there. No, I have a tweet there, but it's only a 1v1 with BMG. How he trash talked me.
Yeah. We actually saw Bibs saying that there's bebe time na. So, I think Bibs needs to go to enjoy his bebe time. So, thank you so much to everyone who stayed in our stream. Thank you so much to Bell, Bibs, Calix, Keeb, Cabe, Georgia, Jiro, Royal, and Siguza. This is Sil, and we're going to have show later on at 10 a.m. for Titan Arena. So if you're playing Titan Arena, I'm gonna be live with No ACL, so catch you guys there. Alright, again, bye-bye guys, and see you on the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.